Hi, everyone. We're here today with Kathy Haines and Lolita Malave to discuss fourth quarter local real estate market updates. Kathy, let's start with an overview of what happened last quarter in Greensboro, Summerfield, Oak Ridge, and just overall Guilford County.
Happy New Year, everybody. And I don't guess it's any surprise 2023 didn't quite measure up to 2022. And the proof is in the numbers that I'm getting ready to present to you. So overall, listings increased in fourth quarter 2023 in Guilford County and in Greensboro, but it was higher in Greensboro than Guilford County. Closed sales in Guilford County were down 12%. Closed sales in Greensboro alone were 8%, so it's down even more in Guilford County. The average sales price went up, though, so that's really good news for sellers. Not such good news for buyers, but even though sales went down, the listing prices went up. They went up 8% in Guilford County, and they went up by 10% in Greensboro. So Greensboro is tracking a little bit higher than all of Guilford County put together. The percent of list price received was kind of interesting because it went down a bit. It went down 0.2% in fourth quarter. It was a little similar in Greensboro, where the percent was 0.3 that it went down. The inventory of homes has gone up 10% in Guilford County and 9% in Greensboro. And the month supply of inventory, are you ready for this? In Guilford County went up 35% and went up 33% in Greensboro. I mean, that is like, we knew the market was changing, but those are some roller coaster numbers, up and down. Prices of homes went up, more homes on the market, less sales. What's going on? The days on market was longer too. It increased 21% in Guilford County. So if that doesn't tell you we were a little bit slower and things didn't, fly off the market like in 2022, which I'm pretty happy about. I think homes need 4 or 5 days on the market, or maybe even a week, to allow everybody to have a chance. If it goes on the market and goes off the market the same day, it's kind of hard to go to see it. Townhomes and condos in both Guilford County and Greensboro kind of mirror the same results, but they did not do quite as well. The days on market was 61% higher. So the sales went down a little bit, like 3.8% in Guilford County, and went down 10% in Greensboro, with the days on market in Greensboro way up 37%. So single family homes are selling a lot quicker than townhomes, at least for the third quarter and throughout the year. The average sales price went up in Guilford County 9.2% for townhomes and condos, and it went up 16% in Greensboro. Good news is sellers are maintaining their equity and their sales price. Things are staying on the market a little bit longer. There's more inventory for buyers to get in there. You're just going to pay a little bit more.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Kathy. A lot of great information. The last thing I'd like to ask, what does this mean for our agents and their clients? And what do you think we can expect going forward?
I really believe 2024 is going to be a great year. I believe there's pent up demand, and we slowly, although it's, ricocheting back and forth around that 6% mark, we see interest rates trying to come down. That's going to be a big benefit for buyers. And someone told me something the other day that I think is great. You're paying probably 10% interest on your new car. You're probably paying anywhere from 20 to 30% interest on your credit card. And there's no equity whatsoever really in those things, unless maybe you get a classic car, but there is equity in the home. So 6% interest is really not that bad. We have certainly seen much higher. And I would say to those people sitting on the fence, you can wait till they're lower, but you may miss the home of your dreams. Go get that home, refinance, date the rate, marry the house. And I think that that's good advice.
Thanks, Kathy. Lolita, I want to ask you the same thing. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened last quarter in Asheboro and Randolph County?
Absolutely. So, our counties to the south, Very proud of this region. It is growing by leaps and bounds. Industry is moving in here. We have Wolfspeed Chip Factory. We have VinFast, which is a Vietnamese car manufacturer. And of course, the big boy on the block, which is Toyota. While we have not seen the influx of employees coming in for these companies, we know that it's on the horizon. And I would just encourage all of my Asheboro, Randolph County agents, be on the lookout for large plots of land. We are going to need to be able to be the market leaders in land for our new construction builders. We need to get some houses put in the ground. But the market update for Q4 down in Asheboro and Randolph County, we are holding steady, y'all. In Asheboro City proper, we have about 132 new listings hit the market in Q4. Closed sales were down by about 12%, but that's relatively typical as well. Median sales price in Asheboro is $253,000. When I became the branch leader down in Asheboro back in 2020, we were at $185,000 per, for an average median price. Average sales price is $262,856. I prefer median because that is giving you a better value. We have about 67 homes for sale in inventory, and that gives us about a 1.7 month supply of inventory. So in Asheboro, we're looking at a relatively even market. It's a good market to be in. When we compare that to all of Randolph County, it's not that much of a different picture, although we have about 357 listings that would be for the entire county and 289 in closed sales. So we're doing really, really well. Days on market is about 25 days per market, so very similar to the Asheboro days on market. And our median sales price is at $260,000, and the average is at $279,000. So again, very, very comparable to the Asheboro numbers. We have about 189 properties in all of Randolph County right now that are on the market, and that would equate to a 1.9 months of inventory. So again, a good balanced market. And I don't typically go over the townhome or condo stats because they are very, very minimal compared to Greensboro. We just don't have a lot, but it is a healthy market in both Asheboro and Randolph County for townhomes and condominiums with an average or median price of about $216,000. So that's a good, healthy market for townhomes and condos in what I would call a more rural community.
Thank you so much, Lolita. So what do you think this means for our agents and their clients, as well as what you think they can expect going forward?
Well, if all things that we are looking at, we can expect interest rates to go down a little bit. We're going to see something down in the fives, mid fives, sixes. We are not, and y'all hear me when I say this, we are not going to see 2.75 anymore. That was an absolute anomaly. So I think the message to our buyers, you can wait and wait and wait. They will go down a little bit, and then you are in the market with everybody else who's been waiting. So maybe now is the time to wrap your head around buying a home, knowing what your payments are going to be, and start investing in your future. I agree with Kathy. This is the time to build your equity. It's just about taking that first step. So for agents, I think it's going to be about explaining the market, explaining why waiting for the rate to come down is not going to be the best option, and also explaining what our value as real estate professionals is to them, that we can help them go through these different aspects of the market and help them come out with the best price, terms, and conditions possible for them.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lolita. And I just want to touch a little bit on Stokesdale and Rockingham County. It mirrors Guilford and Randolph. In new listings, the percent of change was 20% from Q4 to 2023 compared to Q4 of 2022. Closed sales down 30.2%. Days on market up 221%. That's amazing. So in Stokesdale, the median sales price in Q4 was $430,000. In 2022, it was $404,000. The percent of list price received, down 0.2%. These are staggering numbers. In Rockingham County, overall, new listings are up 11.9%. Q4 of 2023 compared to 2022. Days on market up 14.3%. The median sales price for Q4 of 2023 is $199,950 compared to Q4 of 2022, it's $175,400. I do agree with both Kathy and Lolita. We do need to talk about our value and help our buyers to navigate what's happening in the market, prepare them so that when they see that house, they are ready to move forward. Do you have anything else to add, Kathy or Lolita?
Very optimistic. This is going to be a great year. Sellers are maintaining their value, and I think there's more inventory for buyers and maybe not as much competition. Now, I don't know what the spring's going to bring, but right now, multiple offers are at a minimum instead of a maximum like they were in 2022.
I think if I had any advice to offer to agents, it would be that buyers are more discerning now. So when you're having those listing appointments, you need to really have a very deep conversation with your sellers and let them know buyers are not going to just accept what you throw at them. They really want to make sure that the house is in good condition and that it is properly priced. So do the work to make sure that the seller is being a realistic seller.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you both again when we discuss updates going forward. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.